are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go, because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey, Brad. 18, 5 here.
On 1st and 10, Higgins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come 19, come 19. Drop 60, drop 60.
In motion, Hill. To throw on 2nd down, Higgins. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Dragon 60.
In motion, Hill.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw on 3rd down, Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Hill going to go in motion right. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Hey, middle.
Now Lamar changing the look. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Here comes third and about a foot. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll whip the throw again. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Hill going to go in motion right.
70 Rangers. 70 Lions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
That's pulled in at the 32. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
This one out quickly to Watkins. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it second down. Jackson. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 3rd and 5. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Go, three. Let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, #7 on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Say hurt. Dragon 60. Ready.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here we go.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, Higgins. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Here's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Throwing again, Higgins. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hill going to go in motion right.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Now,
so here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Hill going to go in motion right.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
On 4th down, Higgins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey,
Hill going to go in motion right.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Higgins. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
In motion, Hill. Throwing on 3rd and long. Higgins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Hill going to go in motion right. On 4th down, Higgins. He is going to find Hill here. And down inside the 15 he goes. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on 1st down. Higgins. Touchdown 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are back within a score. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Here's Jackson on 1st and 10. Throw out wide to Walker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Okay, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Higgins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
18, Pioneer. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Higgins. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
Panther 11, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 4th down, Higgins. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Higgins. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go street.
Thornton, the motion man right.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Higgins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Come 19, come 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
To throw on 2nd down. Higgins. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tyquan Thornton as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here, because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Right side to Williams. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Jackson will throw again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
18 Robert, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
On first down, Higgins. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
19, Warriors 17.
On 1st and 10, Higgins. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Thornton, the motion man right.
70 Rangers, on the ball,
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the out route, he's got Thornton.
On the ball now.
Here's 3rd and 6.
79 Broncos.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
18 Pioneers, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Higgins. Touchdown! Elijah Higgins. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now Jackson on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jackson on third and long. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because you have a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown. But the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7.
60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Street. Go.
Looking to throw. Higgins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He completes this to Walker. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. They'll try for the first with Walker. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. So first and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Walker will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Buffalo 18.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jamison Williams, 37 yards. And the Cards add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Hey, report. Hey, Ozzie, shut up. 13. Shut up.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing to start the drive. Higgins. And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun, Higgins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
18, tie it in.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Cards are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to drive from a bit closer. Now they send a man in motion right.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Dragon 60. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Back to throw. Higgins to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Thornton, the motion man right. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Coup for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Higgins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Flushed out right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On third down, Higgins. And that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cardinals 59, 49ers 28. Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Higgins. And now here is another interception. Kelee Ringo picks it off. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing on first down. Higgins. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Throwing on third and long. Higgins. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
65 cat, 65 cat.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Higgins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over